Let's go next to Taylor from Utah. Taylor, welcome back to the program. What's on your mind today?
Hi, David. Nice to talk to you again.
Likewise.
With RFK selecting Nicole Shanahan to be his running mate, do you think Trump is more likely to go with a female candidate over the likes of Vivek Ramaswamy?
I have to tell you, I think I've thought all along that Trump was going to go with a female candidate. So I don't know that it makes it any more likely. Because I think it was already very, very likely. Now, I know that there's the idea that he's considering Vivek Ramaswamy. I don't know that he really is. I know that he's talked about, oh, Vivek, maybe Tim Scott, all of these people are in the running, but I don't know that they really are. My instinct has been for a while, and this is from a year and a half ago or longer, that Trump was leaning towards selecting a woman. But maybe there is some way in which RFK selecting Nicole Shanahan could influence him even further. But I've expected it to be a woman all along.
I actually do remember you talking about it in past videos. So
Yeah.
I was just curious because others were speculating he might go with Aaron Rodgers, but that just wasn't realistic.
It seems completely unrealistic, even for Trump, although so many times, if you had said a president will change a hurricane map with a Sharpie to be more politically convenient, I would have said
Yeah.
that's never going to happen, Taylor. And then he did it. So I don't know. Whenever I assume Trump could definitely not do X, then he does it. And then I'm confused.
Yeah. Well, thanks, David.
All right. No problem. Taylor from Utah. Great to hear from you.